Alright, what's up, people? I figured I'd do this. It looks like it's a 10-minute video, which means this is going to be about a 15-minute video. I have no idea. Tomorrow's my birthday. Wish me a happy birthday, but don't do it in the comments. Do it where Jesus said to keep your lights in the baskets. That way you can burn the fucking house down. Anywho, let's get to this motherfucker's part 2. I know he's made a lot of shit since then, but whatever. Who cares? This is the only one that really piqued my interest. Yeah, it's pronounced piked. But it's spelled peaked. Peaked. Or did it pique my interest? See? Now you have to understand.
It's your girl, VK Jehonim, and I'm back for the part 2.
Let's go.
Now that we've talked about the way that the Bible conveys things, and the way that the Bible's narrative about Jesus is bullshit, we get to talk about the biblical depiction.
I don't... Okay, so the biblical narrative about Jesus is bullshit, but that's 99.9% of where we get our narrative from, so you're weighing the 1% over the... I get what you're doing. So, like, I have my theories as well, and I think... But I don't think it's bullshit. I think it's twisted narrative. But go ahead, bro.
Of Jesus Christ.
Sorry for cutting you
the
off.
Great black magician. The black magician's so
you
great
smoke more than me, nigga.
that even Christians followed him.
At least he ain't like that other motherfucker you know when they fucking like...
Jesus Christ is generally
clean that cherry up a little
interpreted
bit on that fucking
as having been a pacifist, right? But he kind of wasn't. This brings us to the subject of peaceful protest.
Oh, actually it doesn't.
I want to remind you of Mahatma...
He connected A to F. All fucks on deck.
Gandhi. The man
Gandhi can
who
go suck a dick.
peacefully protested against the British.
No man is pure.
He used hunger strikes
You should know this.
regularly instead
So
of
you walk
violence.
the path. You should know.
But
no man is pure.
His
an
hunger
illusion,
strikes
bro.
only worked because the threat of violence was present. You see, if Gandhi starved
You getting
himself
aggressive
to death,
with them
then
tap
the
offs,
British
nigga.
would have been seen as
This
having
nigga
caused
getting
his
aggressive
death,
with that shit.
and then his supporters would have
He's
set
planking shit at
everything
this point.
on fire. The British didn't want that. You see, the peaceful part of the protest was a strategic move.
Shit, I can't remember if I saw this video. I thought this video was better than this.
Now think about
This kinda
the
sucks.
modern movement
I'll try to think about
known
it.
as Black Lives Matter,
You go suck a dick. It doesn't stand for
right?
that.
The vast
Stands for
majority of
bylaws and
BLM
actions.
protests are
Black lives didn't get... Never mind.
peaceful. Vast majority. More than 90%.
Oh, look at this fucker. Oh, really?
But-
Oh, shit.
Conservative media
We lost the narrative here.
has
Hold on. I'm gonna finish this. But goddamn it, we lost the narrative. This motherfucker, he might as well have a pride flag in his background. Dude, just stop it, bro. I thought you were making some good points, and then it's like you pull this bullshit out of the fucking hat. It ain't even a rabbit. It's like a rabbit with like 3 legs, 1 ear, and no nose. So how do you even know it's a rabbit? Shit, because you pulled it out of the hat, nigga. That's
focused
how.
on
Fuck outta here, man.
violent
This is
and
gay as
destructive protests to demonize BLM. Right?
Okay. Do you know the name Patrice Cullors?
They know
No, I know.
that violent protest is disadvantageous.
No, they don't know that.
So, they hyper-focus on the few
They quote unquote know the
violent
opposite.
protests that BLM engages in.
All right. Whenever I hear anybody say BLM, all right. I don't know if you know. Oh, might be long because he's getting into politics now, and I just hate this shit. I hate politics. I'm looking at a white boy trying to talk about Black Lives Matter as an organization, which has done zero. And let me repeat that, motherfucker. Zero for the black community. Why? Because I run black, okay? You might pretend you run black, but you don't. I don't even know what the fuck you do. But Black Lives Matter was it was a scheme. It wasn't even a Ponzi scheme. It was a scheme to raise money so these two lesbian black women of color, and they might even be indigenous, motherfucker, decided that they were going to go around and buy up a bunch of property in guess what kind of neighborhoods? You ready for it, nigger? You ready for it, nigger? White neighborhoods, okay? They on that strip, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. See, this is where you should stick to theology. At least now I know. Well, I knew this all along. I was just playing with your stupid ass. But Lord Jesus Christ, man. Really? Really? You fall down that rabbit hole? See, I gotta fucking, like, this is insane. This is insane.
It's your girl,
Let's
VK Johanna,
where we
and I'm
at?
back.
We're at about right here.
Are far more
Peaceful protests.
effective
That where we're at?
than violent protests.
I lost the feed, nigga. Look at this boy, man. He's starting to fucking like. Now he got some kind of
Additionally,
shit.
there have been multiple occasions where
Mild
police
Tourette's.
officers
Look at
have
nigga
been
got mild
caught
Tourette's.
impersonating Antifa activists
There's a reason some people just stay in
and
their rooms and
engaging in
shit.
vandalism
They don't want nothing to do
to
with the
try
outside
and
world because
inspire
they step outside, they're
protesters
gonna get hit by that sunlight.
to
Nigga.
violence and destruction
You feel what I'm saying?
because they know
Yeah, I know.
that getting BLM protesters to engage in violence and destruction is advantageous for them. See? Peaceful protest is key when you're marginalized and engaging in rebellion, because you have to focus on public perception. You don't want to look crazy. You want your opponent to look crazy. Now, have you ever watched skeptic YouTubers talk about Jesus? They say they like him because of the message of
Trying not to step too
unconditional
far over this
love
motherfucker.
and pacifism and forgiveness
Let him
and
dig his
blah,
own fucking
fucking
grave. You feel what I'm
blah.
saying?
But they don't understand the biblical depiction of Christ at all. If I took one of these skeptic commentators and I just bitch slapped them, they wouldn't turn the other cheek in the hopes that I would slap them again. They'd ask what the fuck I was doing.
No, actually,
They'd
half
smack
of
me
them
back,
would do that.
shove me, maybe headbutt me, some shit like that.
I think you underestimate these
These
fuckers'
skeptic
weirdness.
commentators are claiming to understand the biblical Jesus, even though they wouldn't want to do what he supposedly.
Turn the other cheek and give a
advocate
cloak.
for.
Those were all
Now,
misunderstood
here's a
metaphors.
fact.
I
In
was
the
hoping
time
you guys
period
should agree with
during
that, but
which
you're not going
Jesus
to.
Christ allegedly lived,
That's alright, don't worry about it. Who cares?
modern hygiene was not accessible to the common population. It didn't even exist yet. So, they would use one hand, their left hand, to wipe their ass, and the other hand, their right hand, to eat. During this time period,
That's actually true.
it was common to just bitch slap someone you disagreed with. The bitch slap was that time period's
Dude, I brought up the bitch slap way
equivalent
before you did.
of the middle
In
finger.
my Chris Rock video. Come on
Now-
now. Nigger, please.
Say I'm a Roman.
No, you're not.
If I want to condemn you as an equal, I smack you with the hand that I eat with. If I want to condemn you as someone inferior to me,
See, I like where he's going with this because he's giving you a designation of the sinister, the left hand versus the right hand, and he's not lying about this shit. He's just a little bit goofy.
When Jesus said,
he gave me a contact
turn
just
the
off
other
that
cheek,
over the internet. He gave me a contact high, dude.
Strategic move. You see, if you can tell that someone's about to slap you, you turn your head to the side. That way, they can only slap you with the hand that
That's
they
not even true,
with.
bro. If you know anything about throwing hands, you know that ain't even true.
Acknowledging you
I'll slap you
equal.
with either motherfucking hand, nigga.
Smart, right?
No, actually it's not. You're reading too much into it, bro. I'll slap you with either hand.
Under Roman rule, the Jewish people were more oppressed than black people were in the American Civil Rights era.
Let's not.
In the American Civil Rights
era,
that shit. You could tell a black person that they have to sit.
What are you even doing there?
In the back of the bus.
I didn't even edit this. He's rolling. He's freestyling into this shit. What the fuck?
But you couldn't do to them what the Romans did to the Jews. You see,
who's saying that but you?
The Romans could say to the Jews,
now look,
you have to walk a mile.
I might have to turn this motherfucking shit off, bro. I might be getting angry at this point. But I don't want to get angry at this motherfucker. I think he's got a perspective. I think he's young and stupid and all this other bullshit. He's conflating A and B and C together and just fucking like losing the narrative. But come on now.
And then the Jewish person would have to do it. But Jesus, supposedly, came up with a clever trick.
Supposedly.
You see,
his middle
if a
name
Roman man tells you to walk a mile, what you do is walk far longer and farther than he instructed you to.
Yeah, it's just, fuck, what do they call it? The conscription? I know that's hard for me to say, especially this many fucking kiddie drinks in. But it's a conscription paradox, right? So tell me about it, bro.
That way, the other Romans around will see how far you've walked and think, yo, I know the Jews are subhuman,
go a little bit more.
but the Roman motherfucker bossing him around is going way too far. That Roman motherfucker is crazy.
Do you know him? I didn't know him.
Smart, right?
I didn't even know that guy was a guy.
A Roman
thought this was all... Hey, wait a minute. Wasn't this the same motherfucker that said there was a difference between facts and... Like, just the last video he did. The one I was commenting on. Didn't he say there was a difference between facts and reality? He was trying to drive this hard dichotomy. Now he's falling into it himself.
That you must take the coat.
Dig the ditch, motherfucker. We're going to push you in. You know what I'm saying?
So, Jesus said, hey,
ditch, nigga.
If a Roman man tells you to give him your coat, take off all your clothes and hand them to you. Hand them to the Roman.
I love it when people try to use all the metaphors of the New Testament and think they know what the fuck they're talking about when they really don't.
Spectating this encounter
just shut your mouth,
say,
bro.
yo, I know Jews are subhuman, but why the fuck did that Roman demand that dude's entire outfit?
You shouldn't say something like that, even
that
out of
Roman
context.
Motherfucker.
I'm not going to do it, but somebody will.
Just made that Jewish motherfucker walk around naked in public. What the fuck is wrong with that Roman motherfucker?
Wow, you're getting a little bit heated.
See?
And you're fucking,
You make everyone who oppresses you look
I'm confused
fucking crazy
about your mentality,
in a peaceful way. And this disincentivizes
part two, man.
the oppression
this nigga looks somewhat
of your
depressed.
people. Anyways, that's all for now. Have a great night.
So yeah, I mean, like, look, this motherfucker. I mean, let's see. He's got this thing over here. I don't know what the fuck that is. He's not doing the Crowley, but he's doing some weirdo shit. I guess it's live until the sleeping. See, I feel bad for this dude, man. I feel bad for this dude in a sense. Because he's not a bad character, man. He's fixated. It's like somebody pushed him. Somebody pushed this nigger to like a point where it's kind of like he's lost. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, it's weird. So satanic Nazis are spiritually deficient. Should I even watch this? Let's start.
It's your girl, VK Johanna, and the V stands for Vidian. We're here once again to talk about satanic Nazis. And of course, we're going to start once again with the Order of the Nine Angles. Now, the Order of the Nine Angles was one of the first denominations.
Lord Jesus Christ, I should probably come back to this, right? I probably shouldn't make this because he's O&A now, so it's like I gotta get me some time to I have to watch this first, because look, when you start messing with like shit you don't understand, and look, I understand certain kind of culture. But I've never been in a Nexion. I've, maybe tossed heads a little bit with some people that might have been. But that's the entire fucking point. These are people, you don't want to fuck with these people, man. These are not your friends. They're your enemies. Everyone's your, but see, then I start getting into other shit. And it's just like, whoa. So I'm just going to stop this here, and we're going to go to part 3. Because you're talking about satanic Nazis are spiritually deficient. And I guess you're talking about the ONA, and you're calling them satanic Nazis. I don't even think you understand what the word Nazi means. I don't think you understand how a collective works. I don't think you understand what a Nexion is. I'm not currently, and I never have been in a Nexion. But I can guarantee I know what it is. And more power to them. I ain't taking nothing away from nobody. But bro, I don't know what fucking side of the train tracks you on, bro. But you gotta figure it out, because that train coming down them tracks, nigga. And if you ain't on one side or the other, then you goofy. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, this is a fun and games video. Fun and games. It's my birthday tomorrow. Figure I'd make this video for myself because this is super awesome. And Vidian, bro, I don't even know your name is probably like Justin Charles or some shit. That's probably your name. You're like, I'm Vidian. No, I'm Vidian. No, I was VK Johanna, and the V stood for Vidian. Bro, you need to figure yourself out. That's all I'm saying. I want to help people, but I don't. I want to bust people, but I don't. I want to enjoy people, and I do. When I meet people, I've met so many motherfuckers on this so-called path, which is not a path. And when I meet them, it's always incredible. Because then later on, it's like you just look at the fucking kaleidoscope. You understand what I'm saying? So like you and me had it back about what, 5 years ago, or 10, 16, fucking 25. No, I don't know. That was about like what, five and a half years ago, where you tried to tell me some shit and I tried to tell you some shit. That was fun to me. That was hilarious to me. I'm glad to see you grown up, bro. Getting your shit in order. You feel what I'm saying, nigga? Get your motherfucking shit in order. Because that's what you need to do.
Of theistic Satanism that was introduced to public occult discourse. And as you know, it's Nazi shit, founded by David Mayotte.
No, I'm going to come back to it. I just had to let him go with that. Because I was, okay, look, there were people before me that called this dude out. We all know who Damn is, okay? So it's like, it's cool if you just. What are you still doing? He hasn't played that persona in forever. As a matter of fact, I have it on good. I'm not spilling beans. Beans ain't spilling out of me, nigga. They finally spilling out of you though, and I find that quite interesting. Cause you still a youngster, bro. You gonna have to figure it out, nigga. I wish you the best. I really do, because I mean, shit. I don't teach my kids these dark arts. Why? I don't want to see my face in them. How about them apples? Figure me? Maybe?